guess what is gonna be official says that the Space Shuttle Endeavour launch will go on as planned flat Friday, though as the royal wedding is expected to draw heavy interest in the day. The whole thing, while the concept would be, you better find out coming up next. Somebody's gotta say it. This is the final closing time factor video commentary thoughts. Okay, guess what? It's gotta be me, LH Music, America's level fastball Christian conservative, and this is the final closing time factor video commentary thoughts for you know who, April the 27th, year 2000, and you know who, 11. We got 2 more episodes left, because we gotta. I guess is to be wait a minute, 2 episodes. Oh yes, 1 more episode, and then the big season finale is on the 29th. Yeah, 2 final episodes, because I'm taking a sabbatical summer off, whatever it is. So we'll be back in October, 3rd season of my final closing time factor video commentary thoughts, plus all new American History Parade and lots more. Trust me about that. Anyways, as I said before, this is gonna be good. Because like I said, because Space Shuttle Endeavour is gonna be the final launch, and so is the royal wedding is this Friday. So trust me, and so is my website is big season finale is this Friday, whatever it is. Yeah, so you just have to trust me about that. And it could be a heavy interest earlier in the day. It's the same whole thing. Now, by a fluke of scheduling, NASA plans to launch the Shuttle Endeavour in its final mission the same day as much as the anticipated royal wedding in England. Wow, that'll be nice. Endeavour is slated to lift off on Friday, April, starting this Friday at 3:47 p.m. Eastern Time. This takes us back in time in 1947. Uh, GMT. Well, and it's from NASA's Kennedy Space Center here. And earlier that day, Prince William of Wales, which I'll explain tomorrow for our last installment of American History Parade on Thursday from Facebook, and it's gonna be the second in line for British throne is to wed Kate Middleton at a lavish state wedding at Westminster Abbey. And this is the last episode on my YouTube.com, so you just have to trust me about that. Just a reminder. That's starting today. Trust me about that. This is the last one that I just recorded. So, anyways, and I also thank you for sending me the comments, whatever it is I fire back, and I'll post it on my final closing time factor thoughts.weebly.com website, and for my final closing time factor video commentary thoughts in the summer, so you could see it from what's this 2009 all the way up to this year 2011. So to be a 3rd season, trust me about that. Anyways, while the wedding is all that some can think about it, NASA officials says that they weren't aware of the coincidence incidents when scheduling the launch. You had to ask a reporter. Its mission managers considers the wedding when it's setting that the date for the Endeavour's STS 134 launch. And according to NASA's Space Associate Administration for Operations, Bill Justenmeyer, says this. The frank answer is no. The frank answer is no. What? Well, excuse me. You know, and here's another one. I didn't realize when the wedding was until we moved to the launch date, and we set a date independently. And as I was setting the date, somebody called me and told me about the wedding. Well, I guess I know everything about this one. Now the launch date was chosen. That's right. The launch date was cho- chosen to consider the what kind of a you know who angle called a beta angle constraint, and which the limits about the space shuttle can visit the space station, or should I say space shuttle, whatever it is, could be a space station based on sun angles to the station's solar rays. Mission managers also weigh the schedule of other rockets that must lift off from the same launch range. Justimeyer continues on and says that, quote, we work beta constraints and we work launch range constraints. I haven't yet put on a manifest of charts wedding constraints, so we didn't that into our thinking. End quote. Well, while the wedding will certainly high profile and NASA hopes to attract media attention to the launch as well, which should receive a boost now from that. Oh god. I, President Obama, will approve this message. Yeah, right. President President Barack Obama. Oh boy. That has announced that he and his family will watch the in person from Cape Canaveral, Arizona. Now, Arizona Congressman, you know her, Gabrielle Gilberts, recently from a head wound in a assassination attempt earlier this year. Also, to make plans to attend the shuttle launch, and her husband is Mark Kelly, commander of the Endeavour mission. Now, here's the purpose. The royal wedding is very media heavyweight event. It so certainly is going to be time shared with any coverage we might get. ABC, it's about these three liberal medias. ABC, what's the, oh yes, NBC, CBS, MSNBC, so is CNN, the liberals media. Oh boy. But Fox News will cover this story. Joe London and Shepard Smith um, and I don't know what her name is. Oh yeah, Martha McCollum. Oh yeah, that's Martha McCollum. That's right. Right. We'll cover this story. This story is 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm a sleeping giant, so I can wake myself up. Trust me. Well, but I hope everybody was interested in these last few flights. And Gary Horlager told Space.com says that everybody's been interested these few flights and that we do get some coverage. Well, Space Shuttle, but that's what he said according to Space.com. And after the Endeavour's 14 trip into the International Space Station, NASA will plan only one more shuttle mission, and that is the Atlantis. Is slated to be liftoff June 28th on the final launch of the 30-year-old space shuttle program. Well, it's gonna be summer. And the moral story is afterwards, NASA will send its three shuttles to museums for this public displays, an endeavor will that uh, that will mean retirement in Los Angeles at the California Science Center. That's science. That's real life science. Well, you've got to wear shades, but you just have to trust me about that. Sorry that. So make sure you cross your fingers for these two events, Royal Wedding, and so is NASA on Fox News. And I'll be doing my recaps. Trust me about that on my Time Factor radio show on Premier Radio Networks this weekend, and so is the season finale of the LH Music Time Factor television show on Fox. And I know it's gonna be a season finale of my website, so trust me about that. Anyways, check my you know what I mean. It's lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com, and so is my final closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts for YouTube.com and Facebook and Ustream.tv is gonna be good. Trust me about that. Check it out at you know who. That's right. Final closing Time Factor thoughts.weebly.com. And and that's about it. And don't forget, oh yeah, tomorrow. This is gonna be the final one of the American History Parade special editions. Gonna be the royal wedding. So who's gonna be married? Don't ask me why. I could take no for answers, but find out what it is. Anyways, thanks to YouTube.com for doing this thing for my final closing time factor thoughts. So you just had to trust me about that, and have no clue whatsoever, and I really gotta go, but you just had to trust me about that. So I hope so. And then, like I said, the weddings starts this Friday. Does that ring bells to you? Well, good. Hope you're listening. Anyways, LH Music, America's Level Fuzzball Christian Conservative is signing off, and we will be the real conservative key for the real conservative answers, and the liberal, and like I said, the liberal media, the the they could, oh yes, the truth of the liberal media has has, but it says no agenda, and we will expose it. The liberal media has no agenda. Huh. So much for that one. I gotta go and go with God's blessings, and I'm out the door. Take care, and I'm out. Go, bye bye. See ya. Angel Song and Mercury. Don't forget to Facebook me and follow me at facebook.com/LHMusicTime, and so is twitter.com/LHMusicTime. You'll be glad you did. Time.